Live. Hello, everyone. How are you this great and wonderful night? That is a Tuesday. I hope you are doing well. I am live drawing DC Comics Scarecrow, and I have with me from Ignition. What's your comic company called? Or
Um, well, it's not a company.
introduce yourself. Okay, introduce yourself.
Excellent. My name is Todd Mulrooney, and I'm the co-creator of Ignition. You may or may not have seen pages of the book on Twitter or Facebook. It's gonna hit Indiegogo January 24th.
Okay, that sounds really good. Okay, now I just need to teach him how to use Google Hangouts. Okay, I'm going to share my screen, and then we will get into drawing live. Okay, so my Twitter. Okay, so that you can get into here. You come up here, hit your icon,
Mm-hmm.
Creator Studio,
Right.
and you go live stream, and then you go events. And then you'd go create a new live event. And you fill out this stuff. You can change the time for when you want to start. You can have it, you know, say you want to start at 10 p.m. or
Right.
11
Right.
p.m.
Right.
And you can put a description there, and you just put a title for your broadcast there, tags. And you just gotta make sure that one right there is clicked,
Yep.
and then you click go live, and then let's go back. I don't want to fill out all that. Then it'll have that you'll see this here, but it won't have the live control room yet. It'll
Mm-hmm.
just say go live or go on air or whatever right there with Google Hangouts. It says
Yep.
resume, but I'm already in it. And then once you get in here, you scroll to the top and you see the invite person thing, and that window pops up. Do that, copy it, and then you paste it to whomever you want to give it to.
Excellent. Now, how do you saw me go to Google Hangouts? Now, how do I attach it to YouTube? Do you know?
It's automatically attached to YouTube.
Oh, okay.
It's part because Yahoo, I think because Yahoo is Google, it
Yeah.
automatically attaches.
Oh, okay.
So you can draw whatever you want to tonight,
Okay.
or color or whatever. I've just set something up for myself to draw, and whomever is on with me can draw whatever
Right.
or talk or whatever they feel
Okay.
like.
Now, I forgot how to do the thing where I screen share.
Okay, if you go over to the left of your screen, a little menu thing will pop up with a thing, blue thing, bubble type thing, and then there's a green monitor type thing.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah. Right.
click the green monitor,
Okay.
and then there'll thing come up another little window,
Yeah, yeah.
and you just go share.
So
And then,
is it sharing?
yeah, I can see what you got on your screen.
All right. You can choose whatever you want to do as far as when you show or whatever. This is just a
Yeah. Well,
page.
as if you talk, it'll come up. That's how I usually go. You know,
Right.
unless I want to focus it on you for whatever reason. And you just might want to hit the hide button on the little bar underneath where it says stop sharing and all that. You don't have to, but I think it looks a little better.
Right, right.
And I tilt that down so people can see my page for what I'm drawing.
Now, if you have any questions about anything as far as what I'm working on, or
Pardon?
if you have any questions of me, I'll happily answer them. You know,
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
far. But yeah, there is a publisher interested in Ignition, but we haven't gotten the final answer on that.
Oh, okay. Is that maybe Alterna or somebody else?
It's somebody else. Yeah.
I just figured I'd ask. So, you want to talk about anything what you're doing there or whatever. We just come in. We might have some people join us in a bit. I sent the link out to a few other people. So, tell people what your channel is too.
Yeah, my channel is called Ignition, the last America's Last Great Hope or Hero. What is it? My name was, it would my channel was really just my name, and then I thought, oh, maybe I should change it.
Yeah,
And
I get where you're going there.
yeah, because somebody said so. I think it was when we were in John's morning stream there the other day. He said something that made me think, geez, maybe I shouldn't use my name. But everywhere else, I use my name. So really, what does it matter? Because everybody knows who I am.
Yeah,
So I did it, but then I thought, man, why did I do that? I should have just kept it. Because now you can't, like, you have to wait a certain amount of time before you can change it back.
yeah. What I would suggest is if you got to create for YouTube, you've got to create a brand for yourself. You can go with your name, sure, that's good.
Right,
But if you're going to be doing maybe multiple projects, yeah, this is your main thing,
right,
at the moment. But if it becomes, if you get other projects in the work, you want at least in my whatever opinion you want to count it as,
right,
you
right,
know,
right,
I I know by a great professional at this. I've got 119 subs now. But I decided that this channel is all about. Was supposed to be all about my comics, but I've expanded it to be more just to bring in people.
mm-hmm,
You know, not, not really everybody cares about my universe. They don't know my universe, and they don't care about my universe.
right,
But by doing, live drawings of like the Scarecrow or whatever, that'll draw them in. I can tell them about my stuff, and they slowly come to like my stuff as well.
right,
But it's up to you. However you want to brand yourself. If you want to just brand yourself by your name, it's it's not like it's your name's going to be out there eventually, right?
right, right,
Like everybody knows that well, maybe not everybody, but Blacklist Universe is Mike S. Miller, Comics Pro Secrets is Ethan Van Sciver, and such and such.
Yeah, I did it in sort of I don't want to say heat of the moment, but I did it in geez, maybe they're onto something. Because I don't, honestly, this whole doxing stuff was all kind of new to me, and I really wasn't sure what it really meant. I had to actually, I had to look a lot of these terms up that people use. Like I didn't know uh, what you call, the THOT was. I didn't know what, like, people were using it. I'm going, what is that? I've never heard that. So
Yeah,
a lot of these things, admittedly, um, I had to figure out or learn.
yeah, I know what you mean.
Which is fine. I mean, this is all lingo that, millennials use, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Basically, doxing, in my opinion, is just more giving out personal information that you wouldn't necessarily want anybody to have.
Right,
Like a name is a name. It's
right,
not that hard to, you know, I think you gotta have, people gotta know your name, be more personable, you know, in my opinion, because, somebody just doesn't want, to me, just doesn't want to see a faceless person.
Right.
Have the ability to connect with them or get them so they have the ability to connect with you and, you know, but it's just a doxing is because there's a lot of morons out there.
Yeah.
That's why it's, you don't want to, having your name is out there, fine, but, you don't want to, you want to try and make sure your address isn't out there,
Right.
so people, some of the morons out there, especially the SJWs and all that, not that you're a big enough threat to them at the moment or whatever, but, when you are, it's not like they can hunt you down easily.
Right.
Why does this look like more back view than front view? So, and you're doing a storybook there right now for somebody? You're
Yeah.
not sure what
Yeah.
that's
I'm
called?
doing Battle Grannies. This is a children's book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although you don't know much about it, as you were saying on your stream earlier. What's it called again? And any idea when it might be out?
No, it's called Battle Grannies, and I don't know when it'll be. I don't even have the script. I just have the pages to color. So I don't even have any notes. I'm making all the choices. Because like for instance, you heard my daughter making some of the choices on her outfit. Now that's her outfit for the whole book. So, you know, I- I'm just really right now just gonna color one page, pass it off to the writers or the writer and the artist, and then let them decide, oh, we really like what you did, or we want you to do this, or change these colors to this. Because I'm trying to use a little bit of color theory while doing this. But sometimes,
Yeah.
some people don't even, I mean, sometimes that's not even realized. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, the good thing is you were getting information from your daughter. Your daughter is probably somebody who will be reading this book or would be somebody that's reading the book. So you're getting a kid's perspective who will be reading it for the
Right,
colors. So now every kid's different for stuff like that, but
right, right.
at least you're getting a little bit of info from the target audience.
Yeah, and she's got a good personality, she reads a lot of books.
Yeah,
Uh, so you have a point there. You know what I mean? And but it'll all be down to what they want as far
yeah,
as
yeah,
what they want
true.
to do. But these
But
are the choices I have to kind of make now while coloring it because, like I said, I don't really have any notes,
yeah,
and we're just gonna wing it from there, right?
yeah. Well, you can say you got somebody from the target audience to help you color it, pick the colors out.
Yeah, right. I'm trying to add some sort of chalk-like textures and make it look like it wasn't colored like flat. You know what I mean? To make it look like it was
Yeah.
colored.
Yeah, I can get you there.
Anybody watching?
Oh, we had one. I'm not sure whether that's me or not. I got the stuff up, but not at the moment. Usually it takes 20 minutes, half an hour for people to start coming in. I had somebody in the chat beforehand,
Yeah.
but there's only so much you can do.
I have another technical question, right?
Huh?
I have another question now. Obviously, my video was processing. It wasn't fully before it, I mean, you could have watched it live, but for it to be sitting there, it didn't look like it was the full time. So,
Yeah.
so it
Yeah,
must
usually it takes a couple minutes for everything to
now.
go.
If
Well,
if there's things I want to edit out of the video, can I?
I don't think so. I haven't been able to figure out a way. The only way that I've found to do anything like that. I have another channel, the Pied Piper of Hamilton. It's it's not about comics so much as me in Hamilton, which is where I live, the city. But my point is more. Um, Sometimes there's like a song in it
Mm-hmm.
that, and they give you the option to edit it out, because of copyright or whatever. So either A, you're not getting monetized by somebody, or if or yeah, so you don't get a copyright strike. Most of the time, you won't get a copyright strike unless somebody's, I guess, an idiot. Most of the time, they just monetize it for the other person. At least, well, you're low key like us.
Right.
I don't know once you hit monetization. I've heard stuff, but I can't say for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Since I am yet to be monetized, you need like 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours watched. I'm over 1,000 hours of stuff watched, so that's going good. But that's the only time that I've seen that you're able to do anything to the video once it's up. And usually that's just more taking up the audio. They don't take up the video.
Mm-hmm.
Or that's what I've noticed anyway. So
Right.
and the great thing about my channel is I try to keep it family friendly. So, you know, kids can listen or whatever. Sometimes we get into
So
and I,
you have some rules then, right?
yeah.
Okay.
No nudity. I don't do any nudity, draw
Right.
any nudity on my stream. And, I don't want any foul language or whatever in the chat or that.
Right.
I usually give people are doing something, I give them a quick warning. They don't stop, then they're timed out. And that goes for like about 300 seconds, which is basically 5 minutes. If they don't want to listen after that, I kick them. Just try and give everybody a chance.
Right. Well, admittedly, I use some colorful language, but never at. It's more of like I go, oh gosh, and I'll say something
Oh,
more than that. But
yeah.
like I didn't know how to do that stuff at the end. I think I was swearing a little bit, but not at myself. I was just making it like funny, like I'm a fucking knucklehead. I can't do this, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But That's usually when I do it. It's more to be funny and not.
Yeah. But I'm not too heavy-handed on. Well, especially people that are on the stream. I'm not too like in this part. I'm not too heavy-handed.
Right.
But everybody knows, try not to.
Right.
I don't jump down anybody's throat if it's once if it's in a sentence. Once every 4 or 5 streams or something like that. It's if somebody would start to do it every other word, then
Right.
I'd get on them because you're going to hear that stuff in real life whether you want to or not. So we got to be a little bit real. I've got to be a little bit realistic as far as I'm concerned.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, JP. Not much. I'm just drawing Scarecrow from DC Comics, and I've got with me. I forget your name. Did you say your
Todd.
name?
Todd. It's Todd.
Todd. Todd, who is the artist or artist color or
I do everything. So I pencil, ink it, color it, letter it. I do it all.
okay, except for the writing, right?
Right.
Okay, so basically the artist and all that behind Ignition. Hey, Mighty Geek. Not much. I've got with me the artist between Ignition. He's got his own channel. It's not in the description yet, but I will make sure it's in there before the night's done. Um, not sure. He's doing illustration of a book for a kids book called Battling Grandmothers. Is
Doesn't
that
it?
what it?
It's Battle Grannies, but doesn't it still sound funny?
Battling Grannies.
It just sounds weird, doesn't it?
Yeah. So he's on tonight. Manny might be on later, or Tank. I've given them the link, so I do not know. Is that up on Indiegogo yet or not?
My book?
Yeah.
No. January 24th.
Oh, January 24th. Okay.
Yeah.
So you got a couple months to save for that. When you get that going, let me know. Well, hopefully I'll remember. And hopefully for January 24th, I will have you on here and we can try and do a little bit of promotion unless you get somebody with a better subscriber base.
Yeah, I'm going on Mike's channel on launch day.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
that's good.
definitely.
Not yet, Mighty Geek. I have not seen the skunk girl you drew. I know you sent it to me. I've just been busy today. JP says I was gonna do my model stream, but Wi-Fi is acting up. Yeah, that's. I hate it when that acts up. I had mine act up last night on me, and then I had a hard time getting on Manny's channel because of it. Oh, this looks pretty cool. So anything you now working on Comics Gate City? Cool. Um, if there's anything you guys want to know from me or Todd, feel free to ask, and we will try and answer. Yeah, a bit for sure. We've got a few different references here, and
Okay, well, I gotta go.
probably be a bit of a combination of all of them.
What? Where's my?
Mighty Geek is wondering, Todd, what is your latest project about? I think he probably means Ignition.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. Well, let's hopefully that's what he's talking about because this Battle Grannies book that I'm coloring on, I don't really know anything about it. It's just it's sort of a person I've developed a relationship with that pays me to color his artwork. But my artwork, which I'll show some in a second, the book Ignition is a character that's a little bit like Johnny Storm, but it's a cross between Johnny Storm and Green Lantern. His powers aren't just flame powers in the vein of Human Torch. He can actually control the flames. Now, I don't want to give out a lot, but think of it this way. There's a character in the first issue who's Hulk size. He's really big, and he's gonna fight him bigger than he is, and that'll be because of flame. So he'll be able to fight him with a little bit, like he'll be able to match him size for size. So think of like of Green Lantern inside of a green armor that would be bigger, you know. So my character will be able to create this like flame sized person around him that'll be bigger. And so he'll be able to do things like that. He can create constructs with flame. So, for instance, he could ride, if he wanted to come in riding a fiery fire dragon that of his creation, he could do that. Or if he wanted to, like he can create these little fire sprites that can do recon for him. But the book is think of the book as back when you first started reading Peter Parker or Spider-Man, and he had so many problems and being like he wasn't getting to school on time, or he'd sometimes forget to set up the camera, and he wouldn't get paid for the work because he didn't get good shots. So he always had these problems that were going on in his life, and he had to overcome all these hurdles. So our character is young like that he's superheroing wasn't even needed because there's a hero in the book, it's sort of a fringe hero who got rid of all the masks. He got rid of all the enemies and villains and superheroes. So they either one went into hiding, two they're dead, or three just became, they were just told, hey, if you're gonna hero, I'm gonna come after you and kill you. So if they were a scientist or whatever, they went back to whatever their day jobs were. So he lives in a universe where being a hero is sort of been gone for a while, and so that's kind of the idea behind the name is he's a catalyst to an event that begins to change his universe again. You know, the city he lives in is about to change
A
because
new age of heroes.
right, because the golden age heroes are gone. You know, like I said, some of them are dead. The first villain that shows up is reanimated and alive again, but he was once dead. You know, what they're using him for is to create more versions of him. There's some time travel in here. There's a couple of public domain characters that are in this book. One of them being Yellow Jacket from the old Charlatan comics. Um, there's there's a couple other public domain characters that we've sort of tweaked and changed. But I don't think we're gonna use any more. We're gonna create because we don't want to get into an issue of like if the book were to be popular and then somebody wanted to make a movie with a character or even our characters, but what would they do with the public domain characters? Like, would that become a sticking point? So it's just because we started doing that and then we thought differently of it, we probably won't do it anymore. But yeah, Yellow Jacket's gonna be. I can show you a picture of Yellow Jacket. Um,
Oh, Mighty Geek says that's cool. JP says gonna try and do my stream. Cool, JP. I just hope you don't mean right now. um, and do we have Tank there?
mm,
Yes,
No, not
indeed. How are you doing, man?
good. How are you tonight, Tank?
I'm doing all right. I'm trying a slightly different setup, hopefully an improvement on
Yeah,
previous. How are you guys doing tonight?
I am good. We're here with Todd from the co-creator of Ignition.
Well, the
He
more I hear
has,
about this, the more I like it. I really, really like this, and I like the inclusion of the public domain characters because I don't know, we should kind of encourage a little more use of public domain stuff because it's there and it's established, you know? Kind of fun.
yeah, I'm gonna show one of those public domain characters right now. I don't know why it's. There he is. There he is. That's my version of Yellow Jacket.
let's see.
See, that's beautiful.
I'm gonna lock it on you for a second. Okay, there we go. We're locked on.
Yeah, so he has his own story, and here's the idea: the Indiegogo will be 44 pages plus some extras. So you'll get issue 1 and issue 2 of the main feature of Ignition, but the publisher side of things will be different. They're going to publish a feature of 22 pages and then a 10-page backup. So you'll see a lot of Yellow Jacket's own stories and maybe his origin and things like that happen in that backup. You'll see a lot of my other characters happen in that backup. So the Indiegogo, obviously you can't Indiegogo forever. This is a long haul book. So the Indiegogo is to introduce our book, us, to sort of the world, and then the publisher side of the book will be completely different. So that's the idea behind that. So you'll see this character, Yellow Jacket, have his own backup feature, but you'll always see Ignition in the 22 pages.
Cool. Sounds very interesting.
I'll show you another public domain character. Let me get rid of this. Nothing over here. Where's my cast? Okay, here's my cast sheet. This character, the gentleman, he's a public domain character. and he just wears a Tom Ford suit and a domino mask.
Cool.
And there's the Alpha himself. The Alpha is the villain. Now, granted, no, he's not a public domain character, but he was around with the Golden Age heroes. I'm trying to think if I have any other public domain characters, because we decided like we were gonna have more, but we decided like, oh, what do we do if? Because DC has used some of these characters. Doesn't mean they own them, but they did use them.
Yeah.
So so we're like they did that multiverse thing. So we're unsure of if, like, for instance, if say there was a game or something that was able to come out of our property, well, we have to exclude the public domain characters because we don't own them, But all I own is the design that I created of Yellow Jacket, but I don't own Yellow Jacket,
Yeah.
you know. So that's why we're not going to include too many more.
Well, from what I understand, you could make a movie about any of the public domain characters, and all you own is that movie,
Right,
but you don't own the characters. So you can use as many as you want and not have any problems.
right.
That's what I understand of it. I'm not sure whether Tank knows any more or not. And I guess Tank is away from his live stream at the moment.
He doesn't sound like he's outside this time.
It's hard to tell sometimes.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Good. Oh, I've got a question, Todd. Do
Yeah.
you have your live stream going that you without headphones on?
No, I'm using headphones.
Oh, okay.
Why am I really coughed?
No, it's not you. I'm hearing myself when I talk.
Oh, me too.
Weird.
I'm hearing an echo. But
Maybe
oh,
Tank.
no, I don't have YouTube on at all. But my live hangout is on.
Yeah, that's on, and me talking through it. Unless you have headphones in, we're gonna hear that all throughout.
Yeah, I have headphones in.
Same here.
Oh, okay. I don't know why. Okay, I'll just have to put up with it.
I can hear you when you talk. Double.
Yeah.
Sort of like an echo.
Yeah, well, I got my earbuds in, so if everybody's got stuff in, I don't know what's going on.
And I'm not watching you, on any other channel.
Yeah.
Or on my
Well, you doing it? Well, I guess I didn't mean watching me on YouTube itself, just in the Hangouts. Yeah, you need to be able to hear me, obviously. Otherwise, it's hard to talk.
Right.
So I don't know. I don't know what the problem is. Why we got this echo? But we'll have to do. Mighty Geek says DC uses public domain characters in its Vertigo line. Okay. So we'll keep talking about what do you got going on tonight, Tank?
Tonight, I am going to be drawing a sexy skunk girl pinup.
Ooh.
As soon as I can get lead to come out of my pencil.
You're gonna make Manny jealous again?
I'm gonna continue to make him jealous. Bwahaha. No, I just want to do something fun, something cool.
Yeah, well, you're gonna make him jealous. Well, draw his character better than he draws it.
Well, it's the same reason why I'm hiring some top-notch illustrators to do pinups for my character. I want good art. I want awesome art that I didn't do because I'm biased. Art I didn't do is better than my art most of the time. Much like Chester, I am biased.
Yep, I'm biased. I can admit it.
Um, Tank, do you have your own channel?
I do. I don't have any content up there. It's Tank Ferret. But uh, November 15th, I should be doing my inaugural live cast, launching an Indiegogo and giving away a whole bunch of prizes. I'd love to have you on.
Oh, excellent. I'd love to be on. That'd be great.
I'm going to try and get as many people in there that day. I'm probably going to be shilling out a few hundred, maybe a couple $100 worth of merch.
Yeah.
Hopefully my t-shirts are back. I ordered some samples, so hopefully they're in, and I'll be giving out some of that if they're good quality. If they're not, I will save everybody and find another company.
Well, you make a good point, because ultimately that's sort of my goal, is that, yeah, because this is a long haul book, and what I have to try to do because of that, because I'm not doing, like, there is arcs in the book, but
Right.
I'm willing to do this for 10, 15, whatever years. So I have to create a fan base, and I have to keep you. And
Yeah.
that's hard, because you've seen superhero lines come and go, you know? So
Oh yeah.
so I'm hoping that the change in times, or what we do now, by adding content, by going on YouTube, by being interactive, by sort of breaking the veil of your ability to interact with me, that'll help me sustain that audience, so that eventually it would be great. Like, if there, I mean, I wear a hat 90% of the time. Like, why wouldn't I want to wear a ignition hat? Why wouldn't I want everybody wearing an ignition? You know what I mean? So
Absolutely.
you're trying to create something that you get everybody on board, and then you kind of keep them. Now, would I have a hat tier with the first? Yeah, I'd have a hat tier, but eventually I want to get to a point where, like, you're part of me. What you're seeing is happening in front of you, and because, like I said, you can't Indiegogo forever. There's that some,
No.
and I know
Yeah.
there's some in the works, because I'm getting some info, given to me, because I do have relationships with certain people. So there are some things in the works that would really work out for all of us. Um, and it may mean, that we don't have to, obviously, we won't have to Indiegogo. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh
That's
yeah. No, that's the whole idea, is to you use Indiegogo like you would use like a pre-step to finding investors.
right.
Build a good business model, then go find some investors and give them a piece of your pie on the back end, and get a few $100,000 and launch this.
Right.
Launch your project, get a worldwide reach, have it translated into multiple languages. You shotgun blast every potential market out there after you've done your Indiegogo, and if that doesn't work, you go back to Indiegogo and try again.
Right.
But you don't want to overstay your welcome.
Right. Right. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is definitely a long haul project. So again, it's not something I can legitimately do forever, or expect people to campaign, um, to buy into a campaign forever. So the idea is that'll use that to help you get to me, and then me try to do something that keeps you. And part of that would be obviously a YouTube channel, but if I can't be enthusiastic every time I go out and do that, then that's not going to help either. You want to be enthusiastic about what you're doing, what you're giving, what you're planning, and you got to come across like Todd McFarlane, so to speak. You know, the Stan Lees, the
Yeah.
Todd McFarlanes that talk with enthusiasm because they love comics. You know, so I'm trying to do that. And you guys are allowing me by having me come on your shows. You're allowing me to sort of each time do it, watch it, figure out, okay, that wasn't enough, that wasn't right. You're coming off this way or whatever. And eventually I'll get to the point where I'll be able to do that. You know what I mean? I'll be able to like, amp it up a little bit and stay enthusiastic while I'm engaging you, you know?
All right, right. Oh, absolutely. That's kind of what we all do is we all learn and grow and try to expand our horizons here.
Mighty Geek says he did that last night. I think since that was written a while ago, I think he's talking about a Skunk Girl that he did last night.
Oh yeah, I did see that. That was awesome.
Maybe
And I saw John Dillard's as well. I really wanted to troll it, but I couldn't. I was like, this is good. I can't troll it. I can't bring myself to do it.
Did you say? Have you? I'm not sure whether you've seen my original. I did Skunk Girl. I think I was the first person to do a version of Skunk Girl.
Yeah.
Let's see. We gotta find it here. There we go. Open with photos. Hopefully that comes in focus by the time I get to it. Share. Hide. There's my Skunk Girl. My first one.
I like it.
Good. So now we need to stop sharing. That. And go down and. Okay. Oh, ignition left.
Uh-oh.
Hopefully it was nothing too serious.
Oh, I sure hope not.
Mighty Geek just said, I just had to draw a Skunk Girl at some point.
Right?
So I'm waiting to hear back about sometime Saturday. I'm probably gonna live stream, hopefully with
Okay.
the creator of T-Bird and Throttle.
Oh, nice. I probably won't be able to make it. I don't know. We find out if the place we're gonna move into is ready yet.
Uh,
So we will see how that goes.
yeah, I don't know what time yet because it's either going to be, well, it depends on. I have something that I want to go to, but I'll need a ride. But if my ride's not going, then I can't go. And I might try and if I get to go, I'll probably try and live stream early. I gotta try something here. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Hey, I muted you. You have to unmute yourself.
Okay.
I just want to test something. It's your somewhere your thing's causing that feedback.
Is it? That's weird.
Because I muted you and I talked and I didn't get any of my voice back at me.
How's that?
How is that? That is better.
Okay,
Although I
that's
can
what I
hear it.
thought.
I hear. Oh, I'm getting still a tinge. It's not quite as loud, but it's still there.
Weird. Um. Hmm.
Maybe your mic's just so powerful it's picking it up through the headphones.
It really is. I wish there was a setting where I could adjust my input volume, but I'm on the app for the phone, and it's
Yeah,
super limited
yeah,
as to
I
what it can
understand.
do. So I could reduce the mic sensitivity.
Somebody says, "Yo, what's up?" Just me and Tank is drawing a skunk girl. I am drawing Scarecrow from DC Universe. Whomever you are, I can't see your icon or your name or whatever. So that is weird. Well, don't worry about it too much, Tank. I can deal with it. I just thought I'd let you know.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's actually it's more a question of can the audience deal with it?
Right? Um,
Okay, Mr. No Name. Somebody who's got no icon whatsoever and no name.
okay.
Says nice for what we're doing.
Oh, cool.
I'm not sure whether to call you Mr. No Name or Blank or Whiteout. I'm not sure whether I asked, but how's your day gone, Tank?
It's going all right. I was on Bugbear's Basement today. We did a reading of Animal Man #5 from the Grant Morrison run.
Okay, that's the original one, isn't it?
It is.
Because I know they had a run in the New 52. It's all right, but I read it, but it was not the best storyline.
Yeah, that's I liked the cover art for it. That
Yeah.
did look nice.
Mr. No Name says Mr. No Name is fine. Laugh out loud. So, how are you tonight, Mr. No Name? Do you have any questions for me or the Tank Ferret? We will be pleased to try and answer any questions that we can. Can't promise that we will, but we can promise that we'll try. Hey, Bob Johnson. Had the Johnson in there, otherwise somebody might have thought.
Bob the Pope, yo.
Wonder if Manny's going on tonight. Well, he probably is.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Hopefully, I'll get the link right away so we won't have any problems. And hopefully, my internet won't act up. It did last night.
Mine's been doing that today, so if I digitize or suddenly disappear, the Matrix got me. No, my internet went out.
Okay, Mr. No Name says, I'm doing pretty okay. Had a rough weekend though. Also, how long have you been doing art? I love drawing and animation. Well, I've been doing art, trying to do this comic book business thing since I was about 15. I started creating my own universe, and I am 45 now. So I've been doing it like 30 years. And so, Tank, how long have you been doing art?
Um, well, I originally got started when I was about 13 years old. I published a few things by the time I was 15. And then in 97, I had had enough of garbage comics and I got a real job. And then I came back to comics in 2015, did some stuff for CK Comics, Scattered Comics, and Wannabe Press.
And I like drawing and animation too. I love drawing animation. I go to
Absolutely.
I go to all the well, almost all the cartoon flicks that are out in theaters. The Disney, the Disney, the Disney. Whatever, as long as I think it looks interesting, I'm usually there to go see it. As long as I have the funds. It's all about the funds. There it is. I tried to do comics when I was a kid, but then went into music. But I also stopped that. Nowadays, I'm into art again. I'm 26 now. Cool.
Nice.
And that's Mr. No Name. I'm glad you're here. You're back into it. Hopefully, you can do something with it. Are you a hobbyist per se, or for your art, or are you trying to do something professional with it? And how are you, Mr. Johnson? How are you doing tonight? If you're still here. Also, Johnson, feel free to ask us any questions. We're do the best we can to answer. We're here to entertain or whatever.
So, what are you working on tonight, Manny?
Oh,
Or, sorry, Rick.
I'm just doing Scarecrow from DC Universe,
Okay.
DC Comics. It's my last DC horror character, if you want to call this a horror character, Scarecrow.
Oh, absolutely, he's a horror character. He's probably the best horror character from DC Comics. I mean, the guy is fear.
Yeah. Who did I start with? I think I started with Jet. Let's see. I started with. What's paper? Figures. Can never find the right paper that you want. Yeah. Oh, I started with Blue Devil. Then
Okay.
I did Jack O' Lantern. I figured, Jack O' Lantern at this time of
Mm-hmm.
year. That's a DC hero. Both of and Blue Devil's a hero. You probably knew that.
Oh, yeah, I used to read the Blue Devil comics.
Who did I do last week? Oh man, I did doing so much. I'm forgetting who and what and where and why. And obviously, I'm doing Scarecrow tonight. I did probably did a villain last week from DC, some sort of scary villain dude. Oh. Mr. No Name says, I do it more of a hobby when I'm feeling up to it, but at the same time, I'd like to do it as a career, but I'm super lazy about it. Yeah, I can know that feeling. And tomorrow night, I am doing Overlord from whatever anime he's from as my live drawing. And I will be dressed up in something.
All right. As one of your characters for Halloween?
Probably not. I don't have the costume stuff I used to have for them.
I can understand that.
The good pants that I had for them that got ruined when I uh, crashed my e-bike and broke my
Oof.
leg a few years ago. So, and I haven't went and got a new pair of tight pants or spandex, whatever you want to say it, like that yet. But hopefully, eventually, I will. But I got enough stuff around here for art thing. Actually, I have thought about putting something on tonight to begin it, but I didn't. Just a mask. I got a bunch of masks. So, any other questions there, Mr. No Name? For me, or the illustrious Tank Ferret? Myself, I have a comic book universe I've created. I have several characters in the works, one of which is the Canadian Shield, and then followed by a whole host of others, almost as fast as I can get them out, which, to my liking, would be within a month or two. Oh, hey, John. Yeah, it's quiet because not much. I'm trying to fill the air, thinking of something to say. Oh, we also have me, Tank, and a couple other people have another project coming on soon that we're in the midst of developing called Tales Beyond the Gate. You want to tell anything about your Indiegogo that is coming up in, you said November, right? November 15th? 14th? Okay. Tank appears to have stepped away from the mic.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was on mute the whole time apparently. Just talking to
Well,
myself.
is it fun talking to yourself?
Well, we all need intelligent conversations from time to time. That's the joke my mom used to say. But anyway, I have got 2065 Retribution, chapter. Well, it's not even chapter one; it's the prologue. Scalpel Zero will be going up on November 15th. 25 pages of action-packed intrigue, and it'll have a couple of stretch goals to get some incredible pinup slash poster art by some industry legends like John Zalesnik. If you are into the tabletop role-playing games, he's pretty famous for his work in Palladium Books and for Magic the Gathering by Wizards of the Coast. And Romeo Tengal Jr., or not junior, but senior, who's a retired artist who's willing to do a piece out of retirement.
Cool.
So that is really exciting. He worked on a lot of stuff like Sergeant Rock and Conan and a bunch of other stuff. He's one of the legends. So I'm very excited to have both of these industry heavy hitters on board, and I hope to have more. I'm trying to get my hands on Marcin Rubinovsky. He's a famous digital artist to do like a really cool cityscape for the project as well. And cool. On the 15th, I'll be giving out prizes, lots and lots and lots of prizes.
Cool. Okay. Mr. No Name says he just followed my Twitter. When you were quiet there because you had muted yourself without realizing it. Or somebody, somehow you got muted. Tank, John says, Tank is quiet, in serious mode. Love it. And he says, will Chris Perkins write it?
What's that?
Will Chris Perkins write it? I think you said the name Chris Perkins or whatever.
No.
And
No. It's written by me. It's over 15 years in development. I've spent thousands of dollars to get this thing developed. I've worked with editors and whatnot. So it is cooked. Well, it's getting cooked. I'm working on the pages. Well, not this very moment, but I am working on the pages, and I want to get this thing up and running. We'll be doing a long campaign on it because of the holiday season. So a 30-day campaign just probably won't get a good funding. So I'm going to do a 60-day campaign, and then we'll conclude it after the holidays and leave it open for a store.
cool. And what for the Tales Beyond the Gate? What is your contribution for that at this point?
My contribution for that is Simon Says, an artificial intelligence hive mind horror piece. I'm still working on the pitch for it so that I don't give too much away. But yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Cool. No, I was just going to tell them what a little bit more about Tales Beyond the Gate, what it was about, but if you want to finish off your pitch or whatever you want to call it.
Oh no, go right ahead. Let's get them caught up on what Tales Beyond the Gate.
So Tales Beyond the Gate is an anthology, various stories from various authors, writers, and whomever. Each issue is going to consist of somewhere between 75 and 100 pages. Each issue will have a different genre or theme. The first one is going to be horror. So, and hopefully that will be launching sometime in the early new year. Now, as for my character, my contribution, I have created a character called the Door. He can open portals to anywhere that she has some sort of coordinates or whatever. She's mapped out the entire Earth, so she can basically go anywhere she wants with this portal or doorway, as you might want to call it. But something goes awry, and she ends up somewhere where she does not want to be. It is going to be a horrifying experience for her and those that read it, hopefully.
Right.
Oh, there you guys go. Is that better, Carbon? Oh, thank you.
I like how that's turning out.
Okay, let's see. I'm going to pick up on the chat here. John Gillard says, Scalpel Zero. Mr. No Name says, good night, dudes. Gonna get some rest. Everybody take care. Have a blessed day. Stay safe. Also subscribe too. Thank you very much. If you're still here, check out Tank, John, and Good Dog Press and subscribe to them. And okay, now we're on to carbon, water, calcium. Can you turn your drawing upside down now and then? Yeah, sure. Sorry, it's. And then we got Brandon here. Hey, sorry, I've been gone for some time. I've been having a lot going on. No problem, Brandon. Okay, so. I always like to put a piece of newspaper underneath the drawing when I'm going to do my quote unquote dark inks. That way it doesn't bleed through onto the next page. Oh, and also, Carbon said thanks for turning it upside down so he could see.
Alrighty, well, I'm going to take a break for a minute as I look at it upside down and decide what I'm going to fix and enhance.
Okay. There. Oh, what with it upside down? Duh. Upside down. The question is it upside down for me, or you mean upside down for you or me?
What's much like time? It's all relative.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. It's always good to take care of stuff, Brandon. Okay. What else can we talk about? You don't want to
Dance
watch.
for us, chat. Dance for us. Dance to amuse us.
So have you what are you watching nowadays on TV, if anything?
I recently watched Daredevil season 3.
Oh, cool. I'm in the middle of that. I'm just finished episode 4 yesterday.
Nice. What do you think of it so far?
Interesting.
Yeah, he's I rather like this was something that was touched up in the comics, after which is funny because it was after the whole Typhoid Mary thing where he was bleeding to death and he was not bleeding to death, but he was basically dying in an abandoned backyard in Hell's Kitchen, and then when he survived, he had a huge crisis of faith, and I rather enjoyed it. I thought it was a fun. Um,
Yeah.
so it's good. It's interesting the way it turns out. It does not turn out the same as it did in the comics, and I enjoy that as well because
Yeah.
I don't want to see the same story all the time.
Yeah. I like the slight differences, And well, have you watched the whole thing yet, or?
Yes, I have. So I am, and
Okay.
plus I don't know if our audience has, so I will not discuss spoilers.
Yes. I was gonna say I don't want to know anything. I don't like spoilers. The most spoilers I like is something that gets you interested, like a trailer or something like that. But beyond that,
Yeah.
okay. Brandon says, "I'm dancing. I'm dancing."
Yay! Yay!
John
For
Dillard says,
anybody who's a fan of Cyanide and Happiness.
"I'm driving by the Bermuda Dunes. Lots of hot bro chicks in skimpy Halloween costumes. Pleasant drive."
I just want to confirm he said bro chicks.
Yeah, I'm not
Um,
sure what he means by that.
I'm pretty sure what he means by that. I just wanted to be sure that's what I heard. I don't exactly have the best hearing, so
I think I might know, but I'm not 100% positive. Guys dressed up as girls.
yeah.
Well, that sounds scary, John. That really sounds scary what you're experiencing. I feel for you, man. I feel for you. Okay, so a quick turn around for those watching. Scarecrow.
I like it.
Thank you, Trusty. It's not done yet, although it's probably close. It's just a lot of these inks that I gotta put in early right now. Uh, Carbon says, any good scary stories? I don't know. And then one sec, which were you gonna? John Dillard says, bro chicks equal girls, usually white, that love bro Joseph clothing, i.e., Fox Racing black T-shirts, like skater girls, but for motorsports. How is it that you don't know what bro chicks are? I don't live in California.
Okay.
We see it.
Different areas, different dialects, different meanings to the word bro chick.
Yeah, and how you interpret the language. Oh man, he is looking pretty good here. Well, it doesn't look like we're gonna have Manny tonight, but that's all right for him to take a break or whatever. Hopefully show his wife some attention or whatever.
Right? Yeah, tomorrow I'm probably not going to be on until uh after all the kids are in bed because tomorrow is a family event. We do Halloween as a family. We have
Oh,
fun. We
cool.
dress up in costumes. We eat a bunch of candy because we're not a big on sweets around this house. So we don't generally eat a whole bunch of junk food.
Uh, oh, so did you have any scary stories?
Any scary stories? Do I have any scary stories? I don't think I have any scary stories. Not off the top of my head. Um,
Yeah, me neither.
Jeez, put me on the spot here.
Oh, if you don't, it's no problem. I'm not a big myself, like I said, I'm not a big horror fan, so I don't delve into the scary story stuff. I'm gonna have to really try and even just on the one project, the Tales Beyond the Gate, it's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna have to pull a rabbit out of my hat or something like that.
No, I could dig it. Hmm.
So, anybody have any questions for me or Tank Ferret in the chat?
AMA, ask me anything.
Yeah.
Not saying you're gonna get an answer. Just kidding.
Not gonna say you're gonna get an answer you like.
I'm just waiting for John Dillard to come up with something snappy with the whole ask me anything.
Yeah, same here.
What's up, John?
Oh,
See,
Pope
this is how
Raven.
he stays unpredictable.
Pope Raven says hi, Tank, and everyone else.
Hey, Pope Raven.
Hello, Pope Raven.
Hey there. Speaking of, hey there.
And John. Oh.
Go ahead.
John Gillett says there is a story I experienced when I was in Christian rehab. There was a man who asked me to be part of an exorcism. Okay.
That's scary business.
Yes. Anything you think I can do there, Tank?
I like it. I would he's got the light coming from behind him. Well, you know what?
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
take my pencil and draw from the center mass of like the legs, just draw a line up the center just for reference sake, and up the center of his chest, or actually, like from the center of his chest, and follow the lines from the legs like straight up to the shoulder, and on the hands as well, on the arms. And I would get into some deep shadowing so that like he's like heavily foreshadowed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I was just I was just thinking that after you said the moon's
Awesome.
behind him or whatever the light source is behind him.
Yeah, no, that would be really intimidating and add to that shadow that he's casting in front of him.
Yeah. But you say pencil. I'm just trying to think whether I got something.
Just to make your reference stuff, since you already have the base of him inked, if you're going to explore into it,
Yeah, do pencil. Probably do pencil. So you
do
said
pencil.
draw a
Yeah,
line
draw
up
a
the middle.
line. Yeah, draw a line
Yeah.
down the middle of any of those things, and that's like find your center shadow point. If you had the shadow like tilting one way or the other, I would say move that line one way or the other. And it's a good easy cheat to get in some like really good shadow.
Okay, let's see what do we got here. Okay. Lexi says, I told him that I really didn't believe in that. They were in a dorm next door. They were going to pray for a brother to exorcise the demon of addiction. Joshua says, oh, hey, John Dillard, what's up? Hail Raven. John Dillard says, about half an hour into it, there was a commotion. I went over to see what it was up. The brother that asked me to be involved was on the floor and blood coming from his ears and eyes. Pope Urban says, the easiest way to get a demon out of someone is to kill them.
Exercised.
Aloha, good dog.
Oh, aloha.
Tonight. Where do you said? Fan speak on Facebook. John Dillard said, I told one of the others to get the pastor, dummy, and call 911. Oh, shoot, that's what I forgot to do today. I forgot to finish coloring my piece. Not that there's much left to do. Actually, that's what I'm going to do for a couple seconds. We'll come back to this in a couple minutes. It shouldn't take long to color that and send it off. Later, we heard that the dude had had a stroke while trying to exercise the addict dude.
Woof.
Okay, well, we got 8 people. Okay, so.
Hello, hello, hello.
Aloha.
Hello, how are you guys doing? You guys having a fun day?
Good.
What do you think so far, Manny? La 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 la.
Oh, stop it. I'm
So
embarrassed. I know when I'm
I
beat.
know
I'm done.
the original was like more coy and evil, but I figured if this is gonna be like a pinup, and this is like something that you're gonna want to merchandise, then
Nice.
so I wanted to go more traditional, and I'm trying to keep within my bleeds and stuff. I gotta fix her tail; she's gonna pop out of a bleed. Because my bleed area is my working area is 1 inch within the border, and that is a 2:3 aspect ratio, just like the working space of a comic book.
Awesome. That is, I like both of them. Man, I like both of them.
Oh, thank you, man.
They're awesome.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have this one raining money.
Awesome. That's so awesome. I really like it.
Thank you, dude. I'm glad you
You,
do.
you make me feel bad.
No,
Your,
that's the
your
opposite.
stuff is better than mine. Jeez.
Oh, it's all right.
But now I got to bring my game up, which is
Hey,
good.
yeah. I was gonna say that's a plus side.
Hey, you know how to do girls better than me. Hey,
Pope
awesome.
Raven says, John, can you retell this story of on your live stream? John Dillon says, I find it super suspicious that the guy just happened to be very unconventional stroke. Pope Reagan says, look, that looks great, Tank. John Dillon says, well, trying to get himself a little too involved in aspects of faith that he wasn't prepared for. I believe that he got in too deep and was attacked. Very possible, John. And Joshua says he says, good dog press. Go to Fanspeak Facebook page, then go to their announcements tab, and the most
Fair.
recent announcement is where you submit it. As
I,
Joshua.
I do not take credit for this drawing, that's for sure. At all.
That's awesome. I love it.
No, it's not awesome because it's John's idea. It's not my idea. I stole his idea.
Oh.
That's totally John's idea. Like I had no
Hey,
idea.
hey,
So I do
welcome
not
to the
want
world of
to.
advertising.
No, I do not want to win this contest. This is John's idea. I mean, I ripped him off totally.
So, just if you do win,
No,
then
I'm not going to win.
you just say that, after John, and you go, no, see, John's the hero of this piece, man. John's the
Yeah,
hero of this piece.
I mean, it's totally his idea to make a fanboy. So I made a fangirl.
No, you're good, dude. You're good.
Okay, that just
Welcome to the
happens
world
to
of
have a certain
advertising.
beat. Just like a certain people's ears there. Certain
You know
person's
what? You know
ears there.
what I want out of that megaphone? I want the megaphone to say Dillard.
Actually, you should maybe have the words fan speak coming out of it.
Yeah, well, I got her fan speak button right on her chest. And I love
Yeah.
comics. And then I made my Spider Man and my Batman and my whatever's, all kinds of weird stuff on there. I wanted to show for us. Should have put all of our characters on there. Oh, I know what I should have done. I should have put Tales Beyond the Gate on there too. Show. I don't know what the chat is saying. I bet John's going, he stole my idea. Yes, I did. I'm sorry.
Uh,
Totally sorry.
Pope Raven says, that looks terrible, Manny. Joshua says, don't worry, you wouldn't win.
Oh, now you have to enter it. Now you have to win. Honor
No,
is at stake, sir.
Don't have to win. I just want to put it in there because I feel bad that we started on Chester's, and if I don't put it in there, it's like, okay, well, why didn't you put it in, Manny? You know, goofing off.
Yeah, unfortunately, I haven't had time to make my schedule for that yet.
Well,
I put it behind other things, but that's okay. I'm not so overly concerned.
Well, I just wanted to get it in there, just for the hell of it. I doubt if it's going. I don't even know what the hell any other. I've only saw John's one, so I have no clue what I'm going up against. I have no clue what people put up there. Could be anything.
Well, he is getting flooded with tons and tons of art. You know, I was on a show today.
Oh,
so we were talking about that. Oh yeah, dude. I got myself an I think I pretty much have myself an open seat to the news and or to, I should say, to fan speak and Bugbear's Basement.
Cool.
It's fun. I helped read the comics today in funny voices.
Awesome.
So you guys should go over to Chester Busby's channel and go check out today's episode of Bugbear's Basement. We talk Animal Man number 5. Yeah, it was a very interesting read.
All right. So you guys said fan speak art contest or just fan speak?
Fan speak. Pope Raven says, Manny will probably get last place unless Rick is entering too. Pope Raven says, you're going up against me.
Yeah. Oh man, that's some stiff competition.
Yeah, whatever.
That Pope Raven does come up with some funny ideas.
Yeah. Let's see. Kenzie Core put up a Pope Raven, a Pope Starfire dominating a Pope Raven. That's interesting.
Yeah, I know. I did see that. A little Yuri.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. I see fans speak.
That is called Yuri, or Japanese for girl with girl.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Interesting stuff here, people. Oh my gosh. What the hell is that? Oh my god.
Probably really? Don't want to know.
Really, Kenzie? Oh my god. I don't know. Pope Fire looks like she's being molested by Monk Denali. Oh man, I should show this. But of course, I'm a potato person and I don't know how to do that. Let me see if I can do that.
So what? The fan speak? All you have to do is share your screen.
Wait. I got it. Mr. Canadian Whiskey. All right. Hey, come
on. Mighty Geek says, create a comic skate god. John Diller. There are things in this that you would need to be meddled with. There are things in this world that need to be meddled with. There are a lot of I know what the word is, but pseudo intellectual people who think they know enough to make a difference, but usually know only enough to get hurt. He didn't say the hurt, but I said that. Pope Raven, Joshua says Pope Raven is going to win for sure. John says themselves into real trouble, and then says getting involved with the occult can destroy your mind and ruin your career and life. Yes, it can.
All right, let's fix this tail. Get this edged in just a little bit.
Okay, so you guys see the fan speak now?
Pardon?
Do you see the fan speak on my screen now?
Let me switch over to where I can actually see stuff. Yeah.
Okay, cool. What is this? Okay, that's interesting. Kind of naughty.
Yeah.
Cool. I would think there'd be more stuff on here.
Okay, so stop sharing. Go to IndieCron.
This is a nice Pope. That's Star Sapphire. That's really nice.
I don't think that's Star Sapphire.
Well, they're calling it a Night Star.
Yeah, Night Star is a cross kid. I think of Nightwing and Starfire from the Kingdom Come
Oh no,
universe.
it's made by Mike. Be like Mike.
Be like Mike.
Be like Mike.
John says, "I'm not smart enough to or faithful enough to fight demons. I'm just good. I just let the good Lord do that for me." Paul Braven says that Night Star is terrible.
Oh my goodness. So where the hell, what am I looking for? I'm looking for the fan art. Where the hell's the fan art?
So Manny, I'm gonna pencil this really well, and then I'm gonna take a picture of it, and I'm gonna send it to you so you can ink it.
Awesome.
So that way it
Hopefully
totally fits the atmosphere you're going
Hope
for.
I do it justice.
Oh, you definitely will, man.
I
I have no doubt in that.
So how do you just post it into his stream or what? If you want to put something in there.
Yeah, Joshua was saying go somewhere to the announcements or something like that.
Okay. I don't know if I want to. I want to see my competition first.
I say put it in, John. I mean, Manny.
We're just terrible at names, all of us. Especially today. Well, I called him Manny earlier.
Where's the fan art? I don't see no fan art. I see one fan art. That's it.
I think you just post it. Maybe say something about entry or whatever.
I don't see nobody posting anything.
John, where do you post this stuff?
He's not gonna tell me where to post it.
Oh.
He's gonna tell me the wrong place. You know that. But that's pretty cool, whatever this character is. I like that.
Oh yeah, I need to see Skunk Girl's boots.
Skunk Girl's boots. Sure, I'll
That's
get
right.
Skunk Girl's boots to you.
I was very happy to hear today that once I'm finished moving, I have a spot on the Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition.
Awesome.
It makes me very, very happy. I was talking to Chester today.
Cool.
Chester's a really awesome dude, man.
Yes, he is.
that whole crowd is really, really awesome. Booster jokingly wants to get me off the show.
He wants to get you off the show.
It's a joke, yeah.
So I guess you gotta join the group to post to the group.
Yeah, you do.
Okay. Now it says pending. Great. It's gonna take forever.
He says, post it on your mom's fridge. Bless your heart.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's one.
burn.
Yeah.
We're back to that again tonight,
Yeah,
huh?
You guys can tell I've had a really good day.
Right?
Well,
So
that's
much
good.
fun.
Oh yes. I've had a great day. Your request to join the fan speak has been approved. Now you can post and comment in this group. I am a member.
That just signaled the beginning of the end. Those fools.
Yes, sir.
Those poor
I feel
fools.
sorry for these people. Uh-oh. Tag me, fan post, whatever that means a minute ago. Okay,
I love how she has this 70s, 80s big hair thing going on.
Who, my skunk girl?
Yeah, Scott girl.
Yeah, I had to do that. Had to give her over the top. She's so cool.
Okay, so
Alrighty. Export layer. Dun, 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 dun. So how was your day today, Rick?
good.
Good. Did you shill today?
A little.
I want to
you did a
hear.
little shilling today.
I want to hear. I shilled a lot.
I got on my channel, did my stuff. Well, it was on John's this morning. Had to jump off his like about 4 minutes
Yeah.
before 4 minutes before mine started.
I saw your guys' channel this morning when I was at work.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like a favorable review.
No. They know what happened. Yeah.
I totally forgot to plug. Chester and I totally meant to as well, but we totally forgot to plug Tales from Beyond the Gate. So that is a fail on my part.
Shame on you.
I know.
Shame, shame, shame.
That's okay. I'm invited back, so I get a second chance. I do like second chances.
Awesome, 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 awesome. Awesome, awesome,
I am
awesome,
one
awesome.
who believes in redemption.
Cool. Okay. Here's the bad part. I don't know how to put anything on a freaking somebody else's Facebook page. I am a boomer. It's not. It's just because I've never posted on anybody else's page but my own, because I always
Right.
felt kind of weird about doing that to other people. It's like, why do I want to do that? I mean, it's their page. Do they even want my crap on their page? Ooh,
Sometimes they do.
sometimes they do. So how do you do
Well,
it?
give me a sec or two here. I'm finishing up my project.
It's
Just
not like
putting a little bit.
it's not like he has a open envelope to put it in there. Like I belong to this other group where you can just post pictures, but I don't see it on this website.
Probably if you just, I was going to say, you might be able to just hit post somewhere or comment or something. And
what they post. Okay. Yeah, I got it. I had to click the thing up there. Post. We'll say this sucks. I copied John Dillard.
Well, John Dillard, welcome to the world of advertising. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, let's see. Manny has no self-esteem, says John. Oh, John said, my show is awesome. What are you talking about? Create, shields, repeat. Joshua says to Good Dog, go to the announcements tab.
I got it. I'm in.
And John says, believe in your art. It speaks for itself. You can post your art on my page. Bergman says, Pope Raven says, John, why would you want Manny to believe in trash? John says, but you have to credit me.
No, you guys, can you guys still see my screen, my Facebook
I don't know.
when I'm talking?
Yes.
Yes.
So you guys see what I'm writing? I hope I got this in on time. I stole John's idea.
All right.
I guess that's giving you credit, John.
Hey, I gotta be tongue in cheek. It's it's like whatever's. And let me post my little picture. What the hell is it called? It's called Fanspeak. Where are you, Fanspeak? Where? No, that's not it. That's Cecil. I don't think I want to put Cecil up there.
Actually,
you should do that.
No, I don't want to do that. I'll be
I was going to
banned.
say as a secondary one, just say, "Oh, can I have a second entry?" and just put Cecil up there. That'll get a lot of good laughs.
Oh no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to horrify the young children that might be looking at it. Why the hell did I save you? Darn it! Oh, save as, export, JPEG. Yeah. Oh, that's what I saved you. Darn it! It's looking in the wrong folder.
Oh, that's not a good thing.
Well, it's easy to recover. Alrighty. Oh, no. Darn it. It's not ready to go up there.
Oh, I know that one. I know that one.
No, this is what I'll show you what would have happened if I did what I was gonna do. This is what would have come up there. Wait. This is horrible. I can't do that. I forgot to take the skunk girls off. So I gotta go back and go redo this. Okay. Cut the skunk
You
girl.
win with Skunk Girl, you know.
No, I can't do that. That would be really gaming the system.
Just be like, yeah, no, I totally give you guys free license to use Skunk Girl as your mascot.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, I thought this was supposed to be a Fanspeak entry, not a damn Skunk Girl shill. What the hell?
Hey.
That's horrible.
Try that as the third entry.
Oh, that would have.
John Dillard says, if you post under John Dillard, the privileged white males will think you're one of them.
It's true.
Are you supposed to sign these damn things or not? No, I better not sign it. Guarantee if I sign it, I'm not gonna get any votes.
Okay, export. That's better.
Oh, that would have been embarrassing if I sent that on the post. I was like, gee, I wonder who did that one.
Well, they're gonna know anyways, so.
No, yeah, well, Chester will know, but not everybody else would know.
Well, you're posting it under your name.
Well, true. No, it's not under Good Dog Press.
Well, it's under Manny, right?
Yeah, it's under Manny. Yeah.
Most people, well, anybody who listens to your channel or
you know
my channel or John.
Hey, you know how many how many careers there is on Facebook. I was shocked. I was like,
Right.
holy smokes, how many of them are out there? All over the country, all over the world. Oh my goodness. It's not like Manny is not a common name. In any South American country, jeez, it's Christmas. Ooh, that's too big. Yeah, do not send a 1.5 megabyte picture.
Yeah, Facebook will compress it down and it'll just be full of artifacts. It gets disgusting.
Yeah, so I need to compress it. I got to compress it before I saved it.
Yeah, save it as a JPEG.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Then I'm
Yeah.
going to compress it down to about 700 should be good. Should be just good enough. It's 350 dots per inch anyway, so that's as best as you're going to get no matter what. All right. Hey, there you go. That's good now.
All right, I'm going to take a break for a second here. All right, back to work. No. What do you think so far, Manny?
Okay. Okay, what do you?
So I'm sorry.
Okay,
I'm still on my
Okay.
Facebook. I can't see anything right now. Sorry about that.
Oh, no worries. You're good.
Oh, what kind of emoji should I put on there?
Okay, you went to announcements, announcements back in group discuss.
Who? Me?
I was gonna say, where did you go exactly?
Oh, I wish they had
I
a
went
little
into
skunk
announcements.
emoji. Why don't they have a skunk emoji? The closest they got is a
Because it'd
panda.
be a real.
Oh, I should put a squirrel. I'm gonna put a squirrel. I'm gonna put a squirrel on it. I'll put a squirrel with something ready to eat the squirrel.
Okay, where did you post yours here?
I didn't post it yet.
Oh, okay. You say so.
I did not post yet. I need to make a skunk emoji. Because all these emojis suck. They don't got any skunks. We've got Aries. That's pretty cool. Oh. Oh, maybe I'll put the Portuguese flag on there. Nah, go for the Hawaiian flag. How long are you gonna go tonight, Mr. Ricky?
Sure. I'll probably switch over soon.
Where are you gonna switch over to? There's dead air.
He's figured out all your passwords. He's going to go on your channel.
No, all right. Now I'm on Facebook as well.
The bad part is I gotta write down my passwords because they're so freaking long.
Right, mil-spec passwords. Am I right?
Yeah. Oh, I've got too many passwords.
Dude, that's the way you have to do it. You can't use the same password twice.
Nope.
No, you use the same password twice, you get compromised one place, you're compromised everywhere where you have that password.
Yep. True.
Because there's simple apps. All you have to do is have the login information, like, especially your email. Oh my goodness. Like, mil-spec passwords.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I didn't. No. I'm not laughing at you. I'm looking at my message, and I've got so many damn squirrels. I didn't know I was clicking on the squirrels more than once. Okay, and I shall post it. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I doxed myself. There's Manny Correa with the Good Dog Press damn logo on there. Mm,
Okay, so let's see. Hide. There is the Comics Gator,
who's the
the
comics
true
guy?
fan speaker of Comics Gate. Carbon says, "Wow, Tank, that's beautiful."
Why am I showing you?
Let's see. John says, "My wife won't let me buy a Ouija board that EVS has. I was salty." John Dillard, late post, disqualified. Yeah. Then he says, "My password is 12345." Carbon says, "Wow, Tank, that's beautiful." John says, "Tell no one. Act natural." So what do you guys?
John, 12345. That's like That's like the combination to some idiot's luggage or something.
Yeah, I remember that.
Mighty Geek says, "Looks good." I'm not sure whether he's talking about me or Manny, but here is the Comic Skater, the real fan speaker, the true fan speaker, because he is the Comics Gator.
I like it. It's fun. I like. He's a good amalgam man. That's yeah. That's definitely gonna be a competitor. A competitor. Well, I can speak the English good.
There's only one thing I don't like about it at this point, and I did it, couldn't redo it. Is the one hand is from Mortal Worlds.
I can understand that. But they even though they have a beef with EVS, they're still listed on the Indicron. They are still
Yeah.
a part of our consumer revolt.
Yeah.
I'm really sad that they haven't taken Manny up on his offer to go on his show, because that would be like the perfect place to kind of like clear the air a little bit. You know, any kind of PR. Like seriously, guys, anything would be better.
Manny? Or did you said Manny?
No,
Did you mean this Manny or somebody
yeah,
else?
no. Manny has invited them to come on and come speak their mind. And granted, Manny may have a few choice words to say, but I can't say that they're not wrong and they wouldn't be helpful.
Yeah.
You know, they could behoove. I do love that word, behoove. They would behoove from listening to Manny's wisdom for a hot second.
John says, "Looks good." It's referring to my haircut. Oh, but Mighty Geeks look good. How can he refer to your haircut when he hasn't seen your haircut?
Somehow it feels like somebody's stalking me.
John says,
Must be mighty geek. Whoa.
John Dillon says, "My comedy is gold. It's wasted on Rick's readings." Or with Rick's readings.
Okay, interesting. How are you doing? Sorry, I'm still here.
No problem.
I'm still getting situated. Situated. And is Mighty Geek out there?
Pardon?
I can't see the chat. Is Mighty Geek out there?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you
Less.
for that skunk girl, Mighty Geek. That was awesome. I retweeted it out. It's cool.
And that was really awesome. I was like super excited when I saw that. I was like, holy cow.
That's awesome. Man, why are we pixelated?
I don't know.
Okay, it's good now. Oh, wow, is there only John Dillard in the chat?
Yeah, I think so. John Dillard says, Manny needs caffeine and ginkgo.
Uh, oh God, I am not gonna turn into Madman. I will not. I refuse to turn into Madman. Do not turn into Madman. Don't turn into Madman. Please don't turn into Madman. You guys will not like me when I turn into Madman. That's all I'm gonna say.
Mighty Geek says, I saw that and thank you. I drew manga style.
You guys drew awesome style. I mean, I like all styles. I can't believe that you guys are doing that for me. Thank you so much. I mean, I really do appreciate all you guys doing for me. That's awesome. All right. All right. What are we drawing tonight, boys? What are we going to do?
I'm sort of still in the middle of doing it.
Okay. You cut out on me there, Rick.
Hey,
Heard it?
Manny, I need you to see those boots of hers, my friend.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm just totally discombobulated right now.
I
All
get
right.
it.
All right, okay. So we got the fan
Oh,
speak.
yeah.
Let's save fan speak, and I'll get this off of my computer. But it's wasting valuable memories. Goodbye, fan speak girl. Goodbye,
So,
skunk
here,
girl. Oh my god, I left that on my damn computer. Sorry, people. I'll get that off. Oh, that's nice. That's better.
Magna and manga anime has a lot of fan service. And
Yo,
here is
yo.
Mighty Geeks
Oh yeah.
Skunk Girl for all those that might have wanted to see it.
I could have showed it on my computer. I saved it to my hard drive.
Yeah,
It's awesome.
but now they've seen it, so I'm gonna unshare my screen. Stop sharing.
Don't unshare your screen. Show it to. Did we see Harry Bobs today?
Pardon?
I heard Harry Bobs is lurking around. No comment.
No.
No comment. Oh my goodness. No Harry Bobs. No matter what you need. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I come to smile you.
So,
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
There we go.
La, 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 la. What the hell are you guys doing?
Oh, wait, we're not doing Lady and the Tramp?
No, I was doing Hello Darkness.
No, I
My Old
know.
Friend.
I'm just messing with you.
What the hell, man? It's like, Jesus Christmas. What's going on?
John
Jesus
Dillard.
Christmas.
John Dillard It says, oh, hold on. There we go. It says, Rick was telling us about his story featuring The Door. Yes. I don't got a lot about it at the moment, just an idea that I came up with basically on the spot there.
Damn it, where the hell did it go?
I got her basic profile done, so I know.
Stop profiling people, you pervert. Did I say that out loud?
Dang it! I thought that was my inner monologue voice.
Damn
Wait,
it.
I'm still doing it.
Oh, that's where it went. I was like, where the hell did that skunk girl go? I know I downloaded it. The same place where I have the Pope Raven. Oh, no. Open that. I have to open it. I'm coming, people. I'm coming. I'm just doing stupid stuff right now.
But yes, I was saying about that earlier, Mr. John.
Calling him Mr.
Dillard.
Calling him
Mr.
Mr.
John.
Mr. John.
Mr. D.
Ah. Really? Mr. D? Okay, now we're gonna have a skunk off.
A skunk off?
Yeah.
That is totally what you're gonna call your fan art section. Today's skunk off.
Today's skunk off. And
Dude,
tomorrow,
you could totally do that. Put a page of fan art in every issue and just have the readers, go to a poll. You put a link in there for a poll, for one of those straw polls, and just have them vote. And then the winner will be announced next issue or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, this one won't be fair because one is in color and one is in black and white. So the color always has advantage.
So you take the best from the black and white that got the best votes, and you take the color with the best votes, and you have two winners.
I'm gonna make
encourage people to.
I'm gonna make me a screensaver with all the fan art. That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. See, I got John's one too. I gotta go find that. Got all this fan art. I gotta go find on my computer. What's on the right is my very first fan art that I ever got. That was pretty cool. From Rick Piper. Way back in September, people. Jeez, that was cool. Yes, and then we got the Wade Studios with that beautiful thing last night. They're both beautiful.
Well, what can I say? He's a trendsetter, man. I mean, look at this. He did it back in September. Just took a little while for the internet to catch on, and bam, Skunk Girls.
Yeah.
Joshua Hughes says Pope Raven is going to win first place. John Dillard will tie with Pope Raven, and my mascot will win second place. So, although it's not quite fully rendered, based with a little bit of idea from Tank, there is Scarecrow shaded a little bit more with pencil.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm talking about. Look at
that. Did you draw your circles first?
Nope.
Oh, God.
It's not how I do things, Manny. If I try to do it that way, I'll mess it up so bad. Trust me.
Did you send me the skunk girl from last night?
Oh, no, yeah, I totally didn't, man. You know what I'm going to do that, though.
No. Take on. Pop to Rick. Did you send it to me?
What? The one that...
Can you please send me your skunk girl from last night? I'm going to show you something. Please send it to me. Please.
I haven't... whatchamacallit yet. I get the whole circle thing. I do, Manny.
No, I'm not gonna circle it. I just want it. I'm gonna. I want it. I like that pose last night. That
Yeah.
I mean, I want to show people what you did in September and what you did last night.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Well,
I mean,
I'll get it to you tomorrow. I gotta scan it in and all that. My
damn, I
scanner's
can
in
talk
and
to you and scan at the same time. Come on, scan it in now.
my scanner's
I
my
mean, how many
scanner's
times I'm on screen with you and I'm scanning as I'm talking to you? Come on, you can do it. You can do it.
my scanner's in another room.
Oh man, always an excuse, Rick. Oh. So
I'm on the
what
laptop
happens
at
is
my.
when you end this stream, before you jump on my stream, you go scan it. How's that? Fair?
Okay. Yes,
Sounds good?
fair.
Good. That's awesome. Yeah. Damn, I like the attitude that Mr. Geek gave to my skunk girl here. She got a little attitude, man.
She got some sass.
Yeah, she's got that little walk. Like, oh my goodness.
No, I
Pope
love the
Ra-
body language.
Pope Raven says, "I used to draw like Rick," and Carbon says, "Used to."
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
Pope Raven says, "Yeah, when I was 10."
Oh, we don't. Oh, I'm sorry. Is that?
Well, if you
I
did
mean,
that when you were 10, you must be Alex Ross level by now.
I mean,
so what's your excuse now, Pope Raven? Sorry, he's
you know what
called you out on it.
you know what the funny part though, Tank.
What's that? What's that?
Mr. Rick did get the boots down perfectly. Do you see it on the screen?
Okay,
That is
cool. So I
exactly.
can use that as reference.
Yeah,
So she's got
that
the
is.
same skunk pattern.
Yeah,
And she's got some short heels.
yeah. So that it.
Okay.
Well, actually, it should be high heels,
Okay.
but that's how it should be. A cuff on the top and a strip down the middle of her feet. It's kind of. I mean, it's pretty much Wonder Woman boots, but it's just with fur instead of the white stripe.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So
now that allows me to adjust fire.
yeah.
And actually, the stripe's a little bit wider than Wonder Woman's.
Not much wider, but you pretty much got the essence right there, Rick. I mean, I'm not gonna
Yeah,
nitpick.
I
Like,
usually
that's
try and
what it
do
looks
that,
like.
give the essence there.
Yeah, but I mean, you got one high heel and the other one kind of broken heel. She had a tough night. Oh man, but yeah, that's exactly what her boots look like. Rick did a great job, especially that was a long time ago when I didn't have much reference out there.
Yeah, I think I had like one, maybe two picks to go from.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did this when I only had the face shot and the, the, the what you call it, the cover that I was just coming up with the
Yeah.
idea. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean that will be the cover. It's just I'm still tweaking on that cover every single time. I fix one thing one day and fix another thing another day, which is the perfect way to do it. Just look and see that ain't working. What do I need to fix? I think I fixed the face pretty well. I like the face on the cover now. I don't know. Somebody might say she looks 550 years old.
But she's got a great body. No, just kidding.
Yeah, for a 550-year-old woman, that is awesome.
I hope I look that good when I'm 550.
Exactly.
Carbon Water says your Cecil is amazeballs.
Mabel?
Amazeballs.
Oh, cool.
Joshua
is.
says, yeah, Pope Raven's Cecil Starfire is legendary. Pope Raven says, nope, I stopped drawing. Pope Raven, I only start learning how to draw properly last month.
Yeah, I still haven't learned how to draw
So you still
properly.
draw like when you were 10 then? Is what you're saying.
That's what you're saying. What you're saying. Oh, excuse me.
All right.
I heard, all right, what's going on? All right.
All right, all right, all right, all right.
Pope Raven says, yeah.
Just marking out my highlight areas for the fur here. So I can...
Also, the other thing that helped me with the boots is I asked Manny too a little bit. Made
Oh,
sure
yeah.
what they look like. Since there wasn't a lot of reference at that time.
That's what you do.
That's what you do.
Okay, there he is again, Scarecrow.
All right. A little dramatic lighting. Really, yeah, you know, we can ask the chat, you know. That little bit of dramatic lighting really tuned up a picture, really tunes up a place, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Hello, my little mosquito hawk. Go forth and eat mosquitoes.
Okay, so now we need
All right. So Manny, you read any good comics lately?
No.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, I did. You know what I read the other day
What's that?
on my throne when I was on my throne,
Hmm?
which is the best place to read comics. That is,
Of course, I agree.
I was reading Luke Cage #1.
Ooh,
It
the
only costs
original
$1.
run?
The original run, of course. I mean, you know, I was reading
Awesome.
that, and I was reading the What If When Stacy Did Not Die. Yeah,
Ooh.
you know, the True Believers, the dollar comic books. I
Oh,
buy
okay.
all the dollar comic books I buy. It's like, why am I gonna read crappy stories when I can go reread all these good stories?
Oh yeah, no. Earlier today, I drug out of my collection so I could read, and so one of my daughters and I we could have a talk about just a learning moment about politics and the way things were different back in the day. With the first appearance of Punisher, I have a reprint of was it Amazing Stories or whatever 139. It's the 1979 reprint with
cool.
the Punisher. He's got Spider-Man in his sights.
Yes, I do know that issue. I did buy it back in 1994 at the
Nice.
San Diego Comic Con, and it cost me a pretty penny.
You know, it's funny that comic's only worth like 12, 13 bucks these days. I remember when that comic was worth like even the reprint was worth hundreds.
Seriously, it's not worth that much money anymore.
Nope. No, the collector's market is back to being a normal collector's market. Reprints aren't really worth all that much.
No, but
A lot of the originals are like it really all depends
no, but
on it.
Amazing
Yeah.
Spider-Man 129 is not worth that much money. No, it's got to be worth something.
Oh, I'm sure the original is still worth tons of money. The reprint's not worth
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
junk.
Oh yeah.
The original's worth like what was it? I was looking. It's worth like a couple grand, not a whole ton. The
Yeah,
first
it's.
appearance of Punisher.
I mean, I got the original. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. I got. Well, I bought that and I bought Hulk 181 at the same time.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hulk 181 cost me a pretty penny. It's totally mint condition. It's a 9 whatever. I mean, I don't think it's a 10, but it's a 9.5 plus. I don't know what the hell it is. I
See,
never.
I can't do that, man. I cannot buy a comic book and not read it. I'm gonna
Well,
ruin that sucker.
I read it so many. I read the reprints and stuff. So by the time I bought a really good one, there was no reason for me to read it. Yeah.
I mean, I do have some old comics that I bust out with the gloves and I handle them very gingerly because they're really old. They're golden age comics. And but I still pull them out and read them. I can't resist it.
Why did they do that? That's BS. You know,
Okay.
I go,
Oh, sorry.
go, Ricky.
Oh, I was just gonna say it's 12:30. Did you want to switch over to your stream or?
Yeah, I guess I will, but oh, geez, a 9.0 is $2,250. The 9.6 is $12,000. That's nice. I for sure do not have that. I have more like a 5.
Right.
The issue that I have. I mean, I was happy with it. It wasn't the best. It was like, it's not what I was coming here for anyways. I just wanted a good Hulk 181.
Right. No, and it looks good. It looks good on a shelf. It's a nice collector's piece.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, Hulk 181. That's a hell of a lot more expensive book, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, a 6.5 is going for $4,000. My God. And I know
It's a rare
mine's
book.
Yeah, and I know mine's is a 9 point whatever's. That's for sure. 9.0 is $7,000. Cool. So my $250 investment paid off. Awesome.
Hey,
But you know
it
what?
didn't even take 50
That's
years.
good.
When I was in high school, it was on the wall at this comic shop, and it was going for $25. But I was in high school, and I could not afford $25 when I was in high school. That's why I had to wait a little later in life to go buy my book a little bit more expensive.
Yeah, 10 times as much money.
10 times as much money, but look at it now, it's worth more than 10 times as much. It's worth a hell of a lot more. So I
Yeah.
made a good investment. That's for sure.
For sure.
Yep. All right, guys. Tell me what we're gonna do another show before I jump to the other show. That way I can make my title. Give me what we're gonna do. I mean, last
Well, let's
night
see
was
here. I'll be
easy.
finishing up Skunk Girl.
All
I'm
right,
gonna be
well,
finishing up my battle scene from last night.
battle
Can they shield and absorb?
Anna the Heil. Is that what you're gonna be
Pardon?
drawing? You're gonna be drawing Anna the Heil, Anand Heil,
Amand Hio?
Anand Heil. That's what it looks like. You do not see your red letters on your Canadian shield. I forget what I was watching today, and I saw it again. I'm like, Rick, I gritted my teeth when I saw that. You didn't listen to me. You gotta watch that. You gotta watch putting that red in, and the D in red. So all my streams have featuring Skunk Girl, so we know that's gonna be in there. I mean, it's always gonna be a live drawing, blank, featuring Skunk Girl. I just need to know what you guys are gonna do. I mean, that way I can just wing it.
Yes. Let's see here.
A prayer.
What?
Sexy party. No, that's
No,
taken.
no.
We don't want. We don't know. We don't know if we want all that crowd to be showing up.
No.
It's like,
Well,
yeah, might as well invite Dr. Drew.
You could call it late night. The late night.
Well, what do you want to draw, Rick? What are you going to do over there?
Like I said, I'm going to be finishing up my Canadian Shield versus Absorb.
Oh, we're actually there. We go. I know what I'm going to write. All right, like Cougar, here we come.
I actually did some research into that, and guess what? I can't use Puma because it wouldn't have been in the area for him to use. Can't use Mountain Lion because it wasn't in use yet. Cougar is what the name would have been around that where he was.
Oh my God.
Most people won't think of that, I'm sure.
Yes. All right. I'll see you guys over at my channel. Give me about 5 minutes to 10 minutes. Let me go straighten myself out.
All right, man.
Some refreshments. Make sure that I don't go into caffeine fit like I happened last night, and having one of my good cohorts say that I'm getting cancer and I'm gonna die of leukemia. Yeah,
It's not a tumor.
it's not a tumor. It was, I don't know what was stuck in there, and I'm not gonna go any further because I can imagine all the jokes you guys can make about that.
Ribbit.
Right.
And Pope Raven, it's not man cougar, it's man like cougar.
Ooh, this man likes a cougar. Meow.
Reminds me of when my wife and I were choosing our first kid's name.
Oh. Okay. And you will continue this on the other side.
That's right. You want to hear the rest of the story? You got to go show up at Good Dog
Gotta
Press.
come to the other side. Okay, all right. I'll see you guys over there.
Okay, so everybody go over there.
Don't just stop your screen. I mean, just go.
What do you want me to scan in that skunk girl?
Yeah, I want you to go scan in the skunk girl. But I mean,
Yeah,
be nice to your stream. Don't just freaking jump ship. I mean, come on. You know, give me some time to go set up. That way, your guys can just hang out with you for another few minutes. Okay. When you see the what you call it, the thing pop up in your window, that's when you go, okay, now it's time to go, guys. You know, give me some time. You know.
Yeah,
Give
well, I was trying to give myself some time in between the streams to go do the couple things that I had to do, like scanning
No,
stuff.
that way me and Tank can talk behind your back before you get on the stream. All right, I'll see you guys over there. Hello, everybody. Make sure you guys subscribe to Rick's channel.
Remember.
Guys. Oh man, I'm shilling for you, and you're stepping all over me. Stop it. Make sure you guys subscribe to Rick's channel if you haven't done so. Hit that like button, smash that like button, give Cross some love. We all love Rick. I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Aloha.
Okay, we'll see you in a bit, Mitt.
Alrighty, man. I'm gonna go avail myself of the facilities before we get started. So everybody in the chat, feel free to take an intermission. Cue the intermission music, and that's right. And we will continue this salacious skunk girl on over at Good Dog Press. And aloha.
So, anybody got any questions before we depart? Before we go on mini stream and all that? Now just me here by myself. Okay, what is your question, Pope Raven? I like them equally. Okay, if I like Manny and Tank equally. So, as Manny was saying, if you've yet to hit that like button, please hit it. If you've yet to subscribe, please subscribe. And of course, if you've yet to hit that notification bell, ring the bell. Because if that way you know when I'm going live, putting up content. Although my content seems to be going live lately. Remember to check out the rest of my content. Check out the links in the description. There's my Twitter, my Instagram, my Facebook, my webpage, my Deviant Art, and of course, check out Good Dog Press, John Dillard Gaming System, and Tank Ferret. Subscribe to all their channels. Their links are in the description as well. Check out John Dillard's thing, his Indiegogo, Black Emerald. You can buy him for like $2. So I guess that's it. And we'll go over to Good Dog Press's channel. We will be there probably in 10, maybe 15 minutes, I would suspect. So we'll see you over there. Bye for now. God bless. Love everyone.